Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. Got a Solana video for you guys today. I'm going to show you why some analysts think Solana could get above $1,000. So I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, smash that like button, and let's jump into it. Alright, today we're going to be covering Solana. I also want to cover Bitcoin and the market here because there's some things going on in the market right now. So you guys need to be aware of this because it affects the price of all of the coins. So let's jump into it here. So Bitcoin, we did hit 67,000 briefly earlier yesterday as you're watching this video. Ethereum above 3,500. And, you know, the market's looking extremely bullish right now. So are we going to take off into bull run the next couple weeks? Possibly here, but I think we're really not going to know until closer to September. So, and I think that, you know, there's a chance we could just take off from here. But, you know, typically we got to get up above that $72,000 level of Bitcoin. We'll take a look at that here in a minute. But Solana actually got to $170. So this is really good for Solana. Solana's been holding very, very well compared to a lot of the other coins out there and been holding strong. So if you take a look at Bitcoin here, we are just above the 20-day moving average here. We need to get up above the 50-day moving average. And that target right now is 73,450. So that's probably the target we need to get up above and make that 50-day moving average on the weekly here to, you know, really truly be in a bull market. But I think if we can make this 72,000 level our support, then we're looking like we could be in a bull market. Now we could just keep going sideways like this for the next several, you know, weeks or months. We don't know for sure, and you know, there's a possibility that we come all the way down to these $40,000 levels and you know, kind of eat up some of this liquidity that's probably down in these areas from us shooting up so quickly here. And then we take off into this bull run. So like I've said, we don't know anything until we get up above this level, but we're looking pretty bullish, especially with Bitcoin hitting 67,000. The weekly close will kind of give us an idea of what we're looking at. If we can close close to 68, 69,000, that'll be really good for Bitcoin. For those of you who are interested in the Lumian nodes, they're still available. They're still available for $1,000 currently. 4,000, a little over 4,000 of these nodes have sold since my video a couple days ago when it launched 2 days ago. So if you're interested in those are still available. You can use code DCADCA and you can watch my video on those. So they are still affordable. None of the big influencers have talked about these yet, but once they do, this $1,000 price point for these nodes will be long gone because once it gets above 10,000 sold, these are going to be gone at the $1,000 price, and then they're going to go by the time they're sold out here. And I don't think they'll sell out because the price is going to continually increase. But if it were to get to all 50,000 sold, these would be up to $65,000 per node. So kind of keep that in mind. Right now at $1,000, they're a bargain with what Lumia is doing in their partnership when they're merging with Orion and the Orange token. So keep that in mind. You guys can watch my videos on this if you're interested. So I just want to remind people that so you don't miss out on that opportunity if it's something you're interested. Nodes aren't for everybody, but I invest in them because I like the long-term passive income from them. So the spot Ethereum ETF, this is big news. It's set to launch July 23rd. So you know, that's just in 3 days from now. So that could put us in a potential bull run. So we'll have to see what happens here. I think we could go sideways for a while before we take off into a bull run. But, you know, I could be wrong, you know, with this spot Ethereum ETF coming into the market. It's really going to depend on how that does. We don't know the demand for it really. So if there is a good demand for it and it pushes ETH's price up, it's going to be good for altcoins. And we really need to get, you know, Bitcoin dominance down before we're going to see an altcoin season. So maybe this will help with some of that. There are talks of a Solana ETF as well. It's already been applied for. So that I think is probably going to take a year or so to play out. So we'll keep an eye on that. But that's why I'm talking about Solana, because Solana I think is going to be a fantastic long-term play. I think it's actually going to be a better investment in Ethereum, in my opinion, from its current market cap. I think the way to go would be to invest in Solana long-term versus Ethereum, just because Ethereum has a lot of weaknesses. And unless they make some serious changes to the Ethereum network, Solana is going to dominate it. ICP is another competitor that could destroy those if it gets the adoption that Solana has. We'll just have to see, because the adoption is the important thing. You can have the best product in the market, but if it doesn't get adopted, then it's not going to do well. So you got to keep that in mind. But you know, I do have a lot of ICP in my portfolio, and I did invest in Solana. I think it's a great long-term investment. If the ETF gets approved, and even at the top of this bull run, if we go into a bull run, there's no guarantee of that. But if we do get a bull run, and you know, I'm able to take out my profits like I plan to in this bull run, I'm going to be investing in Solana alongside with some Ethereum and a good chunk of Bitcoin for my long-term portfolio, because I want to have a short-term play to make profits in the bull run, and then I want to have a long-term investment portfolio to get into these big blue-chip cryptos that are getting these ETFs, because this is the early Web3 internet, guys. It's like being in the internet back in the 1990s and investing in that way back then, and look at how some of those are coming to fruition to be so valuable. If you would have gotten involved in some of those investments way back then, you could have made millions of dollars. So crypto is just getting started. The adoption is ramping up. So I want to have a long-term portfolio as well as my short-term play. So looking at this chart on CoinGecko here, Solana is looking extremely bullish. You know, it's not showing any signs of weakness, even with some of the moves Bitcoin has made that have been bearish. Solana has been holding strong and doing extremely well at almost an 80 billion market cap. If you look at its market cap from the last bull run, if we go to that here, it's already surpassed its previous bull run market cap. So because there's been more, even though the price hasn't reached its previous all-time high, the market cap has, because there's more coins in circulation. So you got to keep that in mind. A $200 Solana price now surpassed the market cap of its previous peak in the previous bull run. So got to keep that in mind. That 80 billion was the peak of the, like 78 billion or something was the peak of its market cap in the last bull run, and we've already surpassed that. So Solana's making kind of a bull flag here, and if we break out of this, they're saying the target could be $1,000 in this bull run. So kind of got a little bit of rejection here. We might come back down and then break through. But if we do break this bull flag, and I'm not an expert at charts or anything like that, I'm not even close to an expert. I don't know a lot about charting or anything like that, but if we can break out of this and go into, really need to get up above this $210 level here and above the previous all-time high, back here where it hit $260. If we get above there, then we're in price discovery mode with Solana, and it could do, crazy numbers, especially with the news of it getting an ETF. So we got to kind of keep that in consideration. So this article here by amcrypto.com, will Solana rally to $192? Watch out for this key pattern. Amid Solana's continuous surge, a crypto analyst has pointed out a bullish pennant pattern. Solana, recognized as one of the largest crypto assets by market cap, has exhibited a remarkable performance since the beginning of the year, with a year-to-date increase exceeding 500%. Sol's price has soared to levels above $150 over the last 24 hours alone. Sol has soared a 1.4% gain, which really isn't soaring, but with this at the press time trading price of $161, and as of this recording, it's right around $169, somewhere in that range. But this consistent upward trajectory has not only positioned Solana as a standout performer, but has also drawn increased attention from traders and investors looking for robust growth opportunities. So a bullish pennant pattern emerges. The recent market activity around Solana has caught the eye of crypto traders, especially with the formation of a bullish pennant pattern on its price chart. This technical formation of the one-day chart has revealed by CryptoBusy, a chart analyst, is often regarded as a predictor of potential price rallies. So the emergence of the pattern followed an 18% increase in Solana's price over the past week. Such patterns are typically formed through price consolidation after substantial upward movements, indicating continued investor interest and potential for further gains. Meanwhile, a prominent crypto trader known as Honey has pointed out Solana has recently exceeded short-term price targets. However, she advised caution, particularly regarding the use of leverage at this juncture, which she describes as a pivot area. So will it break out or not? If we go to this article here from Finbold, our analyst draws a Solana price target of $1,400 in a Sol bull flag. So as Solana moves to maintain its price above $160 support zone, a crypto trading expert has pointed out that the chart patterns indicate the token is aligning for a major breakout. Aaliyah Martinez shared a bullish outlook on Solana, noting that the Sol chart was forming a bull flag, a classic chart pattern that typically signals a continuation of an upward trend. The analysts indicated that a significant upward movement in Solana's price started in late 2023, followed by consolidation, forming this flag pattern. The consolidation is characterized by a series of lower highs and higher lows, and creating a triangular shape. So basically here, they're saying this is a bull flag and the price target is $1,400. So the analysts indicated that Solana's price action formed a symmetrical triangle, signaling a potential breakout from this triangle with a bullish target of around $1,000. So will this happen or not? Time will tell. A lot of people are thinking Solana could hit $1,000. I do think it's possible in this bull run, and even if it didn't hit in this bull run, I think eventually it would long term. But the possibility for it too is definitely there. If you look at what ETH did in the last bull run, the price target on ETH, people never thought it was going to hit like $4,500 last bull run, from where it was. I think it was like at $50 or something before it even started in the bull run. So the chances of Solana doing that is there, because Solana has taken a lot of the market share away from Ethereum. So the possibility for it to get above $1,000 in this bull run is there. Is it likely or not? We don't know if it's likely or not. So that's, you got to be kind of cautious on your price predictions and not expect that price prediction to happen necessarily. You don't want to wait till $1,000 to take profits on Solana, because it could never happen. You just, you don't know. If you're holding Solana long term for a long term play, that's kind of a different story. Maybe you want to hold this for years to come, kind of like a lot of people are doing with Bitcoin. But if you're planning on taking profits out in this bull run, my price target to start taking profits out in Solana was at $200 from buying it, below $20. That was over a 10x. So yeah, if it's over $200, for me, in my opinion, it's time to start taking some profits out on it, even if it's just your initial investment, and then leave the rest in and take it out in increments on the way up there, because you don't know if it's going to stop at $300, $400, $700, $1,000, $1,400, whatever it is. You don't know that. So you don't want to wait for some special price point to try to cash out all of your Solana. You want to try to be smart about how you're doing it, because you really don't know what the market's going to do, and you can't predict what the price of any coin is going to be. So be careful of price predictions out there. I do have my price predictions, but I start taking out my profits well before those price predictions, because I know that they may never hit that price target, and I want to make sure that I'm safe and get some profits out of the market, because I don't want to wait for a $500 Solana, or I don't want to wait for a $100 ICP or whatever it is, and then it doesn't hit it ever in the bull run, and then the market corrects and the bull run's over and you never took out any profits. I mean, don't be foolish, but that's up to you in what you want to do with your investments, guys. I'm just telling you what I'm doing and my thought process on it, and you guys take with it what you want and do with it what you want. So if we jump into this article here, Solana's Firedancer validator client achieves milestone on testnet. This just came out like a week or so ago. Firedancer, the cutting-edge validator client for Solana blockchain developed by Jump Crypto, successfully built its first accepted block on the Solana testnet this Wednesday. This high-performance validator is poised to significantly enhance Solana's transaction processing capabilities by introducing sharding support, which can drastically increase the network's throughput. The introduction of Firedancer is particularly exciting for Solana enthusiasts because it not only decentralizes the network further, but it also boosts its security. With Firedancer, Solana is expected to handle up to 1 million transactions per second, in a significant leap from its current real transaction processing of it's basically 3,000 transactions per second currently. So Ethereum's maximum daily transactions per second is only 22. So keep that in mind. This is why Solana is absolutely stomping Ethereum, and why I think it's a better investment than Ethereum, period. And I was telling people this back when Solana was $14 and everybody was funding it and telling me it's trash and it's this and that and it's not going to go anywhere in this bull run. And here we are. Solana already hit $210 and it's making a bull flag. And what's it going to do next? You know, time will tell. But Solana, in my opinion, is one of the best investments of this bull run. So Solana's still working on Firedancer. All the kinks out of it haven't been worked out yet. They're still making adjustments to it and doing testing with it on their testnet. And they do have some things that they do need to fix with Firedancer before they're going to launch it firmly on the mainnet and make it an actual validating client for the Solana network. So hopefully they get everything worked out with it. You know, hopefully maybe by the end of this year or so, and we'll see maybe Firedancer get launched as Solana in 2025. We'll have to see if that happens or not, or we don't know if it'll be ready by then or not. I'm hoping it will be. I'm hoping it'll be ready before then or by then. So it could potentially be a big catalyst for Solana in this bull run. There are a lot of projects that did really well on Solana. I do have some Solana gaming projects in my portfolio that I think are going to do really well. And some of these projects that are on Solana are going to be some of the top gainers, I think, in this bull run that basically take off with it, you know, kind of like a lot of projects did last bull run on Ethereum. And, you know, until Ethereum gets its price for transactions way down to, you know, less than a penny, they're going to continually have issues with adoption on Ethereum. And, you know, all of the projects are moving to other blockchains and other networks that are more affordable than Ethereum. And the only way projects are doing it on Ethereum currently is through layer 2s. So, you know, at least we have the layer 2s to help with transaction fees and stuff on Ethereum. So we do have that going for it. But to me, I think Solana is going to be a great long-term investment. For a short-term investment, I wouldn't be buying it to be trading it for this bull run necessarily, just because I see better opportunities in other coins out there that haven't pumped as much as Solana. Will it hit $1,000? Possibly, but that's not even a 10x from here. So there's a lot of plays out there, in my opinion, that are, you know, pretty solid 10x, 20x or more in this bull run. If we get a bull run, that is, you know, I think we will. There's no guarantee of it though, but you know, it is I think Solana is a safer play to have in your portfolio for sure. But that's pretty much what I wanted to cover in this video, guys. I wanted to give you an update on Solana and the fact that people are predicting it to possibly get above $1,000 in this bull run. But like I said, just be careful of your price predictions and when you're taking profits out. That's up to you and your decision and your investment. Also wanted to give you an update on Firedancer and let you guys know how that's doing, because that's going to be a big catalyst for Solana in this bull run. I'd really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit the like button. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, and we'll see you on the next video. Tell me what you